All right, man. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Trying to get a stream in before the national championship. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with your boy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. 100% all natural products. Goodfella One box and get that 18% off. So don't forget that. Talking about lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, the whole nine, man. We back stronger than ever. So y'all see what we talking about today. Talking a little bit about the Fury Wilder press conference. And you kind of got insight on why they didn't do a press tour, why they don't feel the need to really promote it. And I'm gonna get to that. Don Banks, what's going on? Uh Other than that, we're gonna talk about Errol Spence partying. I got some insight on some situation on that situation. Also, a little bit of Errol Spence Pacquiao update, and also McGregor won Floyd Mayweather. I end on that. But let's talk a little bit about the press conference and the insight that I was talking about. That uh, excuse me. All right, I'm focused. All right, the insight that they was talking about was what I was talking about was that they kept saying that the first fight sold the second fight. So the reason they ain't doing no press tour, they ain't pushing no promotion, they feel like the first fight sold it. That's what they feel like. They feel like the first fight was so good and the ending was so good that it's gonna roll over customers into the first fight. And the reason I believe they got the 350,000 before is because of to this day when Radio Raheem she got a cut of the pay per view. You know what I'm saying? That to this day, that sold about 150,000 pay per views right there. When Wilder and Radio Raheem did that, that sold a lot of pay per views. James Cooley, salute, appreciate it. Trey, salute, appreciate it. So that sold a lot of the pay per view right there. Like I said before, had this been on regular TV, I would have got it where it's like a TV show. All right, it's like when the fall TV shows go on break and they leave you with a cliffhanger, or at the end of the season they leave you with a cliffhanger and you feeding for season two, where they leave you at the cliffhanger at the end of it, at the end, like the Ghost thing. I don't watch Power, it sucked, but how everybody's saying who shot Ghost. Had they had that type of ending on regular TV and then rolled it into pay per view, no doubt in my mind, they might, and with some more promotion, they might have got a million pay per view buys. But they talking about 2 million pay per view buys. Um, Fury said basically that it ain't really much to say. He said he coming out there gunning for the knockouts. The reason he got Sugar Hill, and like I said, that's a guy I interviewed Sugar Hill as well. It's the only interview I got on this channel. Put his name in with my name in there. And good dude, man. Like I said, he was having a good time after he coached one of the crunk fighters, Anthony Burns. He gave me all the time I wanted. Um, and salute to him, man. Like I said before, I don't I don't dislike neither one of these fighters. I love Wilder. Fury before the whole cocaine and the PED usage, I was like one of the only Fury fans around, and I was only one of the few people that picked him to beat Vladimir Klitschko as well. But like I said, I'm not looking at this from a Wilder standpoint. I'm not looking at it from a Fury standpoint. I'm looking at it from a boxing standpoint. And one thing I know about Wilder is Wilder gonna get better. Wilder gonna continue to get better and better and better. Fury, can he get any better? No, I don't think Fury can add nothing to his game. But you know what? He fought a good fight last time. Maybe he a little bit more in shape. He a little bit more in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? But the way he destroyed his body, I don't think he can get back to the best Fury. All right. But hey, maybe he don't need to be the best Fury to be for Deontay Wilder. But one of the funniest quotes from there, other than him saying he gonna knock Wilder out, and I'm gonna elaborate on that in a minute. One of the funniest quotes, in my opinion, was Wilder saying he switched coaches more than he switched draws and underwear, for people to understand draws. And at the end of the day, him and Jesse Vargas stay switching coaches. Dre, salute. The real GOAT, salute. Kobe 2K fans, salute. Daniel Brown Raiders, salute. Uh, yeah, I seen the AB video, man. I'm done with him, man. Fury looked fat. Yeah, he said he only been in camp for what, 10 days. So maybe it's because of the cut. But I said that when he had he had some type of media open thing about a book or something that was coming out. He looked out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't trying to overtrain himself, but what? Let's count the days till we get to that fight. Dr. Blick, salute. Yeah, I'm about to get to that in a minute. But let's count the days to this fight, all right? The 13th. Hold on. $40 days to the fight. 40 days to the fight. You know what I'm saying? So you got a month and 10 days. So Fury is going to train what? 60 days? So maybe he don't want to overtrain. He ain't got to make weight. All right? He ain't got to make weight. He probably had to let the cut heal. So, like I said before, the cut doesn't stop you from doing road work. Hey, you never know. Depending on the sensitivity of the cut, that's real talk. Because maybe you make a facial expression and open up. There's no one part of the body you can get away with. Big salute. So, like I said before, maybe if he made, he doing road work and you make the face when you hitting the bag or you pulling some weight or you doing something and it might open up the cut. That's why they tell you the rest. So the cut could be an excuse. Maybe he don't think he got a chance. Maybe he feel like he's still in good shape. He fought when? October last. So he had to let the cut heal. It is what it is. If Wilder wins, it's gonna be nothing but excuses. Let's just make that simple. But he said he gonna stand toe to toe with Wilder. He gonna knock Wilder out in 2 rounds. And he addressed hurting Wilder and rocking Wilder as well. And if he go toe to toe, maybe that's why he ain't training nothing but for 6 weeks. If he go toe to toe. And if he go toe to toe with Wilder, I'd be surprised. Did he rock Wilder? Did he stir Wilder? Did he buzz Wilder? Yes, he did. But remember, he was 260 pounds. Wilder came in at what, 213? So if you got a 50-pound weight advantage, you can hurt anybody in this world. So it ain't like he got the hydrogen in his gloves. You know what I'm saying? So with them standing toe to toe, and him got a 50, 60-pound weight advantage, it depends on Wilder too, where Wilder come in. Wilder got the fastest hands. He was talking, Fury at the press conference, talking about the right hand. Wilder dropped that left hand to the body end. Wilder can do some things different with the right hand that Jay Diaz and Mark Breland ain't done. Like I said before, he should loop it. He can hook it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He can drop it to the body. Imagine Wilder carrying that power to the body. Seriously. Imagine what Wilder carrying that power to the body. That's like when Roy Jones, who was it? Virgil Hill. When Roy Jones broke his rib. Imagine Wilder learn to drop the right hand to the body, right hook to the body. It's dangerous. He only throw it straight. He vary it in angles. He shoot it up. He shoot it down. You know what I'm saying? But imagine him looping it right now. Quincy Pinola, salute. Yeah, Pelicans, I ain't got nobody healthy. Imagine if he loop it. You know what I'm saying? Rocky Marciano had a good overhand right. Imagine they could turn into a hook. But the left hook gonna be the key to knocking off Fury. That's what I'm saying. The left hand in general. You know what I'm saying? That left hook opened up a lot for him. That's what got him the last knockout. That's what people thought of knockdown. But like I said before, my favorite combination is the left hook right hand. And Fury can drop that left hook to the body, to the head, Wilder. So, but Fury said something very telling in that press conference. And this holds true. Fury said something very telling. He says that usually when fights, when people believe that fight's gonna go one way, like he said, people believe he gonna win on points or Wilder gonna knock him out, they rarely go that way. He said usually in boxing, that would mean Deontay would come out there and box, or he'd go for the knockout. And I do believe he got rid of Ben Davison because I don't think he he can go 12 with Wilder. I don't think he can. And anytime somebody come out there guns blazing, or that's they pre-plan to come out there and stick it to him, that lets me know that he's scared. Salute. He said, Leon said, Errol Spence, we didn't talk about Errol Spence, was out with friends and he was clean. Hey, when I get there, you'll get there. Well, hey Leon, tell him about how he got into the fights with the Hispanic people. Then tell me that. Leon Rose, tell the people how he almost got into the fight with the Hispanic people. I got that from the DPD. But I get there. Leon, can wait your minute. I get there. But like I said before, I think Fury's scared. Wilder seemed much more composed, much more confident. And once again, like I said before, could Fury go out there and knock Wilder out? Yes. It's the heavyweight division. Anybody can get knocked out. Especially when you got a 50-pound weight advantage. What was Wilder? 215, 213, 212, and Fury was like 260, maybe 270 come fight night. Of course you should be able to hurt him. But Wilder got that body type where he can't gain weight. And like I said in my video earlier, Wilder should be doing a lot of work to the lower body. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna slow him up if he go and squat. I was watching Ricky Hatton 24/7 back in the day. I was watching Ricky Hatton 24/7 with Mayweather, and he was lifting. He was really leg pressing like 1,000 pounds. That's not gonna mess with Wilder. He's not gonna mess with his speed. He need to put him and Jesse Hart. They like spinning tops. You ever spinning top? I know if you ain't young enough. 210, or 210. He was at a big weight disadvantage. Whatever he was. You ever see the spinning top? When you spin it, everything look good, but when it stops spinning, it can't stand up because it don't have enough weight at the bottom to support the top of the top. That's Deontay Wilder. Peter Quillen was like, and a lot of them dudes tend to have a lot of punching power. But Wilder need to gain muscle. He need to do a lot of leg work. He need to work his legs about 2 times a week. 1 time is usually sufficient. But 2 times a week for Deontay Wilder, that would be good for him. High protein, leg workouts. You ain't got to run. V squats, front squats, leg press. You know what I'm saying? Putting a heavier on the control though. You know, your leg press, your V squat machines, your dumbbell leg work. You know, but lighter so you don't suffer that hernia injury on deadlifts and free squats and front squats. Lighter on that stuff, but heavier on the machine work. He need to put more weight on his lower body. The lower body is where the strength is. From the core to the toes, that's where the strength lies. The pecs, the delts, the traps, the buys, the forearms, the hand. The hands is underrated too. And I kind of game y'all on that too. But everything from the core on down is significant. That's significant. You know what I'm saying? Running is for people that is in track. But running on cement and on a treadmill too much, that can deteriorate muscles. So Heavy D got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in a marathon or you sprinting, then yeah. But even as a sprinter, look at the sprinters. The legs, the core, that's where the speed comes from. And your hands is one of the most overlooked parts of the body people don't work out. If you wearing straps while you deadlifting, that's cheating. That's not a real deadlift. Get rice. And I keep, and I don't know what mine is, but my granddad told me a long time ago, I keep those squeeze things for my hands. You squeeze it and it make your hands stronger. The grip is the most underrated part of the body people don't work on. The grip can be the difference between you benching 350 in 375 or 375 and 405. That grip, old dudes will tell you. And I was talking to another dude, I'm not going to put a business out there, but he in the West Coast, and he was telling me that, the majority of fighters, I can't believe the number he was telling me, and I said some of my best conversations come in the DM or off the record with guys that most fighters don't breathe correctly. And I was talking to somebody about that in the chat room. Somebody was saying, why don't fighters make the hissing sound no more like the old boxers do? And a lot of fighters today, they don't breathe the right way. When you're talking about breathing is the difference in between all the sports that's got to do with cardiovascular. If you're running or you do distance, it's mental and breathing. Them the two big things. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, Wilder needed a new regimen for his legs, man. If you're going to be out here banging, now if he fighting Luis Ortiz, he coming in 338, 340. But if you coming in at 210, of course you're not going to be able to put more weight on your top. Put the weight on the bottom. I read most arm injuries come from not gripping the weight the right way. I believe it. I listen to old dudes in the gym. That grip is the most important thing. I routinely do the deadlift. I don't do no straps. That's cheating. Whatever I pick up, I pick it. If I can't pick it up with my hands to grip it, then we got a problem. Then I need to get stronger. But Trey Bass say straight right to the body for Wilder. That's an iffy shot for a guy like that. Usually the straight right to the body, if you don't throw it the right way, you can get clipped. So really at 6'7", bending down, that's a tough shot to throw. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching Floyd Mayweather stop Sharper Mitchell with a straight right hand to the body, and that's something that's years. And he threw him consistently. Go watch Floyd Mayweather and Sharper Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? He threw it consistently to the body, straight right hand. He threw like 50,000 of them and stopped him with that same punch. That's an acquired taste. That's years of experience knowing the angles and knowing how to get out the way. So, Wilder got to make up the weight difference. That's what we got to start at now. And if he don't, it's a good possibility he could get stopped. You know what I'm saying? It's a big real boxer salute. It's a big difference. At the end of the day, you don't want to be. It's different if you in the street, you tussle with a nigga 50 pounds lighter than you. 9 times out of 10, the streets is different. You know what I'm saying? It's hella different because your average 250 pound and you 250 pound man, he ain't doing nothing to stay in shape. He working at the plant or he working in the office. He at the club having a good time. He ain't staying in shape. He ain't staying in shape. And we just keeping it real. We're talking about conditioned athletes. Tyson Fury, he been boxing his whole life. So if Wilder do come in at 210, 215, man, that's just what it is. He doing himself a disjustice. If that's a fucking word. He got to come higher. He got to be closer to 225, 230. And you got to put that leg, them legs is imperative for every athlete. Usually when you see athletes have to retire out of most sports, it's legs. When the pitchers don't got his legs no more, he got to retire. When the quarterback don't have his legs no more, the plant throw, he got to retire. Basketball players, when their legs start to go, they got to retire. Wilder not getting stopped by no damn Fury. I wouldn't put it past it. Why not? It's the heavyweight division. They probably said the same thing. Oh, ain't no George Foreman getting stopped by no Muhammad Ali. Oh, Mike Tyson ain't getting stopped by Buster Douglas. Why not? The heavyweight division is higher possibility for a knockout. Wilder was hurt a few times by Tyson Fury. Yeah, soccer for sure. Gotta have legs in soccer. When them legs start going, it's over with. Wilder was hurt a few times, bro. Look at his face. Why y'all saying he can't get stopped? He got hurt. He got hurt that fight. He got hurt. Let's not sit here and tell no fake fibs. He got hurt. No, he was hurt multiple times in that fight. White will stop Wilder. Now you stop the capping. He was hurt multiple times in that fight. Look at his eye. His eye was swole. In the 12th round, after he scored the knockdown, Fury did come back. Coffee, salute. Subscribe to Coffee Universe. It was more than once, bro. Come on, that's not this a heavyweight division. He fighting somebody that was 50, 60 pounds heavier than him. Wilder ain't no different than any other heavyweight than the cake. Sonny done been stopped. George done been stopped. Keep going on. Mike was stopped. Lennox was stopped. It's the heavyweight division. One punch can change your life. One punch can change your life. Come on, don't forget Tyson Fury was dropped the same way by Steve Cunningham. I won't put a past Fury to get the. I don't know why y'all sleeping on Fury. Y'all acting like Fury is like Malik Scott or some shit. Versatile, salute. Y'all, I'm not saying he is gonna stop him, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's the heavyweight division. This ain't welterweight. This ain't middleweight. This ain't super flyweight. This ain't paperweight. This heavyweight boxing. It ain't no hype job. This heavyweight boxing. This is a 260 pound, probably 270 pound man fighting a 210 pound man. Why couldn't it happen? Why couldn't it happen? It's boxing. Wilder get out of position one time, bang, he going to sleep. Would it shock me? No. But is it higher possibility of Wilder knocking out Fury? Absolutely. If they slug it out, who your money gonna be with? If they slug it out and go toe to toe like Tyson Fury said they go toe to toe, my money gonna be on Wilder. Faster hands, bigger puncher. Wilder just don't punch good with one hand. He punch good with both hands. But you talking about a 270-pound man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're talking about, going against somebody that's 210 pounds. Maybe 212 walking into the ring. You said, remember what you said about Otto? What? He ain't the same fighter? But Otto Wallin ain't Wilder. Wilder not going to apply pressure like Otto Wallin, though. He not going to apply pressure. Wilder can't fight like Otto Wallin because he don't have Otto Wallin body type. He don't have those skills. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, believe what y'all want to believe. It's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen. I was watching, remember Charles Martin fought the Glowinski guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And they fighting and he blows his ACL out. I don't think he fought since then. Wallin was a southpaw, but he knew how to get on the inside, though. He jabbed his way on the inside. He knew how to get up under Tyson Fury, and he erased the distance. Wilder not going to do that. Wilder about, what, an inch or two shorter than Fury. His advantages is that he at long range, he keep Fury at the end of his punches. Now, if Wilder went out there, put the earmuffs on and walked Fury down and fought like Otto Wallin, I would be shocked. He would have to bend down, throw 3 or 4 shots to the torso. I mean, it's different. That's Mike Tyson fought like that because he was 5'10". Alexander Povetkin fought Klitschko the way he tried to because he was the shorter fighter. But I think it's gonna end in a knockout. I think it's gonna end in a Fury too. So you don't have to be fast. In boxing, if you got good timing and you crafty like Fury, don't matter. Crafty, awkward, irky jerky, timing. If you got timing, Kavaliauskas, that's how he dropped Bud. Timing. They had nothing to do with speed or power. Well, it had something to do with power, but it was timing and patience. Every fighter don't have that. Timing and patience. Timing is an attribute they don't talk about. It's a few good fighters who got timing. Danny Garcia, Kavaliauskas showed it on the highest level. You know what I'm saying? That's an acquired attribute. Floyd had great timing. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to get somebody timing down pat. That's why Pacquiao couldn't mess with Floyd, because Floyd got his timing down pat. He knew his rhythm. He knew when Pacquiao set, he was needed to throw. People say, well, Pacquiao didn't have to set. No, if you watch closely, Pacquiao had to set the throw. But he got timing. And Fury, he got some timing for him. But if you're looking for the right hand, you're looking for that right hand, guess what you're going to walk into? Right hand to the body, left hook. You know what I'm saying? You got to give something up. So why to work on that left hook to the body, left hook to the head? That's what Fury looking for. Fury is a fighter that can take away your best attribute for the most part. But once you add something to your best attribute, which is his speed, his power in his right hand, if he loop it, he drop it to the body, or he add a left hook, he's gonna make the right hand that much vicious. But like I said before, press conference, it wasn't eventful at all. I was expecting Tyson Fury to kind of lay it on more, but Fury said it best. The reason why this fight not getting a big promotion is because they believe that the fight has already sold itself off the first fight. So, to me, it wasn't nothing to talk about. Seeing things I take away from the press conference was that Wilder was patient. Wilder seemed more calm. Fury said he going for the knockout. He said 2 rounds toe to toe. That's why he hired Sugar Hill. So we should be going into a big heavyweight clash. You know what I'm saying? We should be going into one of the biggest clashes of this boxing decade, or this boxing era for them. So I look forward to it, man. I do favor Deontay. I ain't really watched no film. I watched the second fight again. It's hard to watch, but I just see Wilder having the ability to get better. But if Wilder come in at 210 and he come in anything under 220, like I said, I don't know. That's too much weight to be giving up. You know what I'm saying? But if Wilder stand there toe to toe, with Fury stand there toe to toe with him, we'll see. But Wilder been showing more patience in this fight. He been showing, more tech. He been more technical. How you got Luis Ortiz out there? That was technical. Ortiz got Wilder on the ropes every time. Every time Ortiz can take advantage of it. Wilder catch him with his mouth open, turn him with 3 or 4 jabs. Ortiz try to take a breather after taking 3 or 4 jabs. Big right hand down there. That wasn't no mistake. That wasn't just mashing the buttons and doing a special combo on Mortal Kombat or something like that. That was very educational. The one time Ortiz back was on the ropes is one time he made a mistake. The one time Wilder back was on the ropes, or the 10 times Wilder back was on the ropes, whatever it was, Ortiz couldn't take advantage of it. And that's Wilder, but it was nothing. It wasn't nothing really big. It seemed to have a feel of a great press conference, but it wasn't. It wasn't what it was last year, when they went on the press tour and they stole the fire from Conor McGregor and Khabib, and they was Tyson Fury was getting in Wilder's head, and he definitely got in Wilder's head. Wilder came out there like a wild dog, and this time Fury said there was no need for that, but we'll see. I just got the feeling. I got a feeling it seemed like Tyson Fury just melding it in. It seemed like Tyson Fury, for one, don't want to go through that again. And I could be wrong. In the first fight, I was completely wrong. He was, he was still pretty good and physically good. But I just got the feeling that for some reason it's kind of like I don't feel like the fight gonna happen. I don't feel like Tyson Fury is, with 6 weeks of camp, whatever people count it. I don't feel like he was he taking it serious. He look out of shape. He's switching trainers again. If you won the first time, then why you switching coaches up? This ain't on Showtime. This on ESPN. This ain't in Vegas. This ain't in California. This in Vegas. So you should have different officials. For the most part, you should get different judges. But it just seemed like Tyson Fury is going through with this fight because Because Bob Arum fronted him the bag. Not tied the buff, but TGP proposed to Tom Brown. He said that. He said we tried to get the rematch and Fury didn't want it. And what he did, Bob Arum signed him to a contract. He paid him some 15, 12 million a piece to fight, whatever it was to fight Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin. He got all that money to fight those two fights, and basically he got paid big money for those two fights to take this fight. So, like I said before, I just got a feeling that I don't see the most confident Tyson Fury. It maybe it's because his wife was making all those comments. They didn't want him to take the fight again. He's switching things up. I think Wilder's probably gonna stop him fairly earlier than I thought he was. I just looking mentally, just looking at Tyson Fury. I just don't, and physically looking at him, I just don't think he all there for the fight. Well, all said Fury was looking for a paycheck. Yeah, he came out there and he earned his paycheck. But I just got a vibe from him. Is looking at his physical shape, like I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. But I think a KO coming fast this time around. But I could be wrong. But if Fury stand there toe to toe, I mean, you make sure y'all make plans, because if they go toe to toe, somebody going to sleep, and it's preferably gonna be Fury. They go toe to toe, somebody going to sleep. Somebody going on the midnight train back to Alabama, or the midnight train to Georgia, or the midnight train back to the UK. I truly feel that Tyson Fury is just, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. When he said I'm toe to toe, when I'm 2 rounds, and man, I think he coming here to lay down. I could be wrong. But hey, if he do win, you definitely probably gonna get an Anthony Joshua unification fight faster. For sure. They gonna do that fight quick. Joshua probably come to the United States for that. He definitely don't want him toe to toe. He go toe to toe and beat Wilder. I think we gonna be all shocked. But I wouldn't be shocked once again. It's the heavyweight division. You got a man that may weigh as much as 50, 60 pounds more than one man. It's not a shocker. Care what type of punching power you got for the most part. No news on the undercard? Yeah. It's plenty of fights. Miramon, Javier Fortuna, Gabriel Flores fighting somebody. Emmanuel Nervete is going to be on the undercard. The televised undercard was supposed to be Big Baby Miller. But Big Baby Miller just signed his top rank contract today, so he ain't going to make the undercard. They're making other plans. But pretty much Top Rank still signed up. They got one more prelim fight to fill up. PBC ain't announced none of their prelim fights. Only fights I'm hearing from them is the Lippiets and Qdoba, the guy who beat Luis Collazo, for the IBF welterweight interim title fight until Errol Spence ready to fight them. And talk about Errol Spence. Kid Buzz, salute. Errol Spence, Errol Spence was seen in the club and people say, well, he had a clean. At the end of the day, bro. Let's talk about Errol Spence for a minute and kind of get y'all into my train of thought about the shit. People could say, oh, he was clean, he wasn't drinking, this, that, and the third. There was another video he posted. I don't know, he was eating some chicken wings and they had empty liquor bottles. People were saying, oh, the liquor bottles could be old and he's still hanging with Yellow Bees. He cool, them as niggas. You know what I'm saying? Another video surfaced yesterday. Him in the club dancing with another dude. Y'all take it out how y'all want to take it. 2 dudes dancing. I guess that's how they get down in Dallas. He wearing a purse and dancing with another dude. Hey, you put 2 and 2 together, hey, you take it, right? And I got the video. It's in the cards, or you can go check a couple hours ago. And he partying and he dancing and hitting the wall, whatever the hell that is, and he doing the chicken dance, whatever they calling the dance is, right? You know, at the end of the day, I'm still slurring. I'm overweight. I still got scabs on my face. I'm just recovering. I just had teeth oral surgery. I'm supposed to be fighting Pacquiao next, and I'm in the club, nigga. And you in the after what just happened? Even if you take the proper precautions and get a driver, I'm still fighting the case. The case is still pending. People saying, "Oh, he was clear." No, he wasn't. He just said on Fox with Brian Kenny, the case still pending. The case still pending. Whatever you did, and you in the club partying like ain't nothing happened. That was whoever you believe in, higher beings, God or Allah, whoever you believe in. They gave you another chance, and you about to mess around and trip into a Manny Pacquiao fight. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Don't expect to see any PBC fighters on the water undercard. Al Hammond about to make." Well, no, I mean, they got three. They got three slots to fill. They got three prelim slots to fill, and they got one televised slot on the pay per view to fill. So it is what it is. But all I'm saying is this: people saying, "Oh, you attacking Errol Spence?" And what about when Adrian Broner was going around popping ace of spades and on the private jets on about billions, and he was getting shot at in his car, and this AB is drunk, and this why AB ain't doing this, and this why AB can't let his hands go, and AB, and it was open season on Adrian Broner. But one thing I can say about Adrian Broner, he ain't duck no fade. Only guy he semi duck was Keith Thurman. He ain't dug no fade. This is a dude that went from 30. He didn't go to 30 and go to 26 like Errol Spence, 54 and go to 47. He went to 30, he was 30, 35. He fought the guy that was the guy in Antonio DeMarco who beat Jorge Linares, who beat John Molina in a matter of seconds. He jumped up to 47. He fought Paulie. He told the fans who they wanted to fight. He fought Marcos Madonna. He lost, came back, he fought everybody. Fought Shine, fought Mikey. He fought Shine and Mikey before Errol Spence. He wasn't no real welterweight neither when he fought Sean Porter. And he dropped Sean Porter just as Errol Spence did. He dropped him in the 12th. But they criticized Adrian Broner. It's cool to criticize Adrian Broner. It's cool to criticize Canelo. It's cool for some people to criticize Carissa Shields. It's cool for people to criticize Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. But when it comes to Errol Spence, can't say nothing. He was drunk at the Sean Porter Danny Garcia press conference. He said in 2015, I was 15. All right? He drunk there. Don't remember what he's saying. He been drinking and partying since the amateurs. I get all the information. Okay? So what we supposed to think? You just suffered a traumatic accident. When was that? October? November? And nigga, you about to fight Manny Pacquiao? You about to fight Manny Pacquiao? And you in the club dancing? I don't know if he was drunk, he was high, nothing. But I will read a comment that was sent to me, right? I will read a comment that was sent to me, okay? I didn't go looking for this, right? It's a comment. And it comes from a guy that's supposed to be part of the Dallas Police Department, right? He says that, yeah, Earl Spence back in the club getting loose. That's what the title of the video say. He said, this guy, I'm not going to say his name. He said, yeah, he almost got into a fight at the club with some Hispanics as well. He doesn't need to drink anymore, period. That was sent to me. Okay? Says the brother was Dallas Police. He a big fan of Spence, but he keeping it real. He keeping it real. That's what he told me. So I read it again. It's a guy from the Dallas Police Department, allegedly. I said Errol Spence back in the club partying. They posted a YouTube video. He said, yeah. And he almost got into a fight at the club with some Hispanics as well. He doesn't need to drink anymore, period. That's what was sent to me. Now, I'm just relaying the message. That could be real. That could be fake. That could be in between. Just saying that was a rumor. He almost got in a fight with some Hispanics. He's saying, the guy down there saying he was drunk. Now, my whole thing about it, when I posted it on Twitter yesterday, my whole thing about it is, nigga, you just got out of an accident. You still a pending case. And drunk or not drunk, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Like, if I'm, I do that, I'm laying low for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm living a clean fighter life. Some people say, what are you supposed to do? Just sit in the house all day, this, that, and the third. Man, nigga, if I got a fight with Manny Pacquiao coming up, I allegedly flew through a car window, right? I know Manny Pacquiao trying to get me because he know I'm weak. Nigga, I'm not partying, dude. If anything, we're gonna have an Xbox, have a few chicks over. We gonna chill. He supposed to be in the zone right now. He supposed to be in the zone right now. How this fucking look? How this look? Man, Pacquiao licking his chops. Pacquiao passed the steak sauce. And we gonna act like he ain't got no problem? You know what I'm saying? To me, and I'll share the information I got on Pacquiao to say. To me, this is like a cash out. What's that song? I'm cashing out. Back in the day. This is like cash out. And watch. If Pacquiao go in there and knock his muffin cap off, watch how people turn on Al Heyman. Oh man, Al Heyman didn't want to give him Pacquiao back in 2019. If he would have gave him Pacquiao back in 2019, this one, see, he set Errol up, man. I told y'all Al Heyman wasn't so black. Everything me, Town, and a few other dudes been saying for the longest now. Ever since we've been Ricky Salute, we've been saying this for the longest now. And watch how it all come to light. It's gonna be like after the Sean Porter fight. Negro, I'm upset at Errol Spence. You know, I'm disappointed. He gotta stop blowing up in between fights, and he gotta do the about 5 days later, he get into a car accident. Oh, look at Errol back in the gym. He taking this Danny Garcia fight serious. Boom, pow, boom, he in the gym. All of a sudden, bow. You like, okay, nigga, I learned my lesson. I'm chilling out. I'm playing low for a minute. I'm gonna play. You know, I'm gonna just play the middle. I'm gonna chill. I'm chilling down. I'm chilling. Cool. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna just get my body right. I'm gonna do some sit ups, some push ups. I'm getting ready. But no, man, nigga, right back in the club. Bango, salute. I started Bango box. Right back in the club. And niggas defending that. And people defending that. That's about stupid as you still defending barbershop conversation. He got Deontay Wilder still mad at Andre Ward, still race baiting. He told somebody told me that. Oh, I still don't accept Andre Ward apology. He still got Wilder and Ward beefing at each other. Come on, they creating mass confusion amongst the black community. Like I told you before, you can't trust no team of swirlers, bro. You can't trust no Negroes that blast Clarissa Shields. No Negroes that tear down Demetrius Andrade. You can't trust no Negroes who destroy Terrence Bud Crawford, a man that's black family, right? You can't defend no Negroes who call Lomachenko white Jesus. You can't defend no Negroes who told y'all not to support Eddie Hearn in the zone. All of a sudden, they call Eddie Hearn, they promote. You can't defend no knuckle draggers, bro. Come on. How you defend somebody that try to sweep a DUI under the rug? How you defend somebody that's defending a drunk, allegedly? How you defending people that don't defend all, or black box community, local dummy box community, that don't defend all black fighters, that tear down guys like Demetrius Andrade and tear down Crawford and don't and turn a blind eye to how they doing Gary Russell? Come on, how? How can you defend somebody who a team? All right, one person, I get it. You married outside your race, that's you. But you can't be Malcolm, you can't be Martin. You can play in the snow. I ain't mad at you for playing in the snow. I ain't even that. I ain't mad at you. You know, you ought to experiment. If you don't cross the street, you don't know what the other side of the street feel like. Don't support J-Rock. That's another one. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you look, and he married to the other. He married to, not just dating the other, he married to the other. He married to the other. He married, and they turned down Clarissa, a black woman. Oh, Cecilia Brockis is better than her, and this, that. Now, it'd be different if Clarissa was running from Cecilia Brockis. She running to the smoke. Cecilia don't want to run to the smoke. At the end of the day, you say you don't care what they do outside the ring, but then again, niggas talk about what they making, what they driving. Oh, what Terrence Crawford wife look like? Stop it. A side, B side. They ain't got nothing to do with the ring. Got nothing to do in the ring. Yes, you do. But when motherfuckers like Trey, they say that, oh, I don't care what they do outside the ring. They say that when it doesn't benefit his argument. Now, if I go out here and say, hey, why Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford? Oh, Crawford the B side, and Crawford got to do this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third, that, doom, boom, bop, boom. I don't know what Cecilia Brockers is. Probably from South America or something. I don't know what the hell she is. She pretty as hell, though. Here, I'm going to tell you right now. She from Colombia. They ain't black. They ain't black. People say, well, you can say all people come from black. But she ain't a black American. So don't give me that. They ain't good look. You know what it's gonna change. The story gonna watch what I tell you how the story changed. Danny Garcia was about to hit him a sweet lick. He was already licking his chops like Miguel said. He was already licking his chops after watching the Sean Porter fight. He was like, oh man, I can get him. I can get him. He was already licking his chops. He was licking his chops. After the car accident, Manny Pacquiao said, youngster. Youngster. He said a lot of but Africans are not black Americans. I keep telling y'all that. When they tell you to go back to Africa, that's a continent. You got people from Ghana, the people from Egypt. Africa is not a country. It's a continent. That's like them telling, go back to North America. Where? You got places in North America, they predominantly speak French, like in Montreal. You got places where, in Mexico, come on, it's a really, really ignorant statement when they say, oh, go back to Africa. Where in Africa am I from? Where can I trace my roots? Show me where I'm from. Don't give me the ancestrybs.com. Where am I from? You don't know where, you don't know if you Jewish, Hebrew, Israel. You don't know where your roots are from. You've been mixed up in all types of stuff. I'm from Africa. I'm from Africa. Like, okay. Where from Africa are you from? You know what I'm saying? They got different tribes, different people. You know what I'm saying? So nobody know where people really people from. That's the biggest mystery that they trying to keep from black people. People say, oh, 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites. Oh, you from the Middle East, this, that, and the third. It is what it is. A descendant of slavery. It's the only thing you can say. But we're not here for that. At the end of the day, whatever I'm telling y'all, watch. Errol Spence go in there and fight Pacquiao, and they weigh the drug testing or whatever it is. They keep it on the low. All the excuses gonna pour out. I'm telling y'all, remember, I'm telling you he okay, and he said no tune-ups and this, that, and the third. It's not a good look for him being in the club. Pending case. Trying to build your reputation. Could have a big fight with Pacquiao on the line. And you in the club, nigga, you ain't Floyd Mayweather. It's a fact that Floyd don't drink. It's a fact that Floyd go to the club, then he run miles and he do his thing. You ain't Floyd. Look at Gervonta Davis. He had a big fight with Gamboa down in Atlanta. That was a huge fight for him. He getting arrested with Floyd ex-chick. He getting arrested. He supposed to be trying to, or he getting put in cuffs, not arrested. He got put in cuffs. He already looking like he 170 pounds, after the fight. He looked huge on inside PBC. These dudes are not here. These dudes are not here to build a boxing legacy. They very, very happy. And I'm gonna say this. They're very, very happy with being what they are. They getting a lot of money. They getting money that unified champions was getting in the 90s and in the 80s, and not even the 80s, the early 2000s. They getting really good money for subpar fights. And they getting really good money behind a powerful man who could turn a regular WBA into a super WBA. If I'm comfortable and I'm comfortable with what I'm doing and I'm going to work every day and I'm getting a lot of money, I'm getting more money than I think of, you think I'm going to switch to another job to work harder to get more money? No, I'm comfortable hitting my spot. I'm in my sweet spot. That's PBC. Wilder is different because Wilder is older. Wilder know the clock is ticking. He got to bust a move. Wilder know that his time is ticking. Demetrius Andrade is another guy. Why do he want the fights best all of a sudden? His time is ticking. But when you think you got all the time in the world, you can bum back. All them PBC dudes the same thing. The party boxing crew. They party and they drinking all that. You got a few clean fighters over there for sure. But the guys that's touching real money, they partying, they drinking, they doing all types of stuff. You know, they live a Hollywood lifestyle. And they gonna mess around and they gonna lose. And you think Errol Spence got a $20-30 million fight with Manny Pacquiao on the line? Or he would have a good fight. He could make 13, 10, $7 million with Danny Garcia on the line. A guy that's a heavy-handed fighter. Or he would have a tune-up with the IBF mandatory Qdoba, which he could fight an intern fight, and I'll drop a video later. You think somebody in a position to rehabilitate his image, to take his career to a pay-per-view star level? He beat Pacquiao. He get a third belt. You know, he can do whatever he wants. He can move up in weight and challenge Canelo at that point. He can move up and fight the J-Rock Charlo winner if he want. He could cross the street and fight Terrence Crawford. He could fight Danny Garcia. He can make Austin Trout come down. He can do whatever he wants. He might even almost can be appealing or succulent enough for Floyd Mayweather to come out of retirement and fight him. He can do whatever he wants in the sport of boxing. He got a second chance at life. This man got a second chance in boxing life where he can come back and do whatever you want. But you still in the club. You allegedly been drinking. Even if he wasn't drinking, it's not a good look. But people going to defend his ass until the day is over with. And they going to come out here and all the knuckle draggers that was kissing Pacquiao butt for Keith Thurman. And then Pacquiao go in there and go oops upside his head. It's going to be, oh, Pacquiao was on this. And Pacquiao his fans are race baiters. And Pacquiao took advantage of Spence. And Spence should have had a tune-up. Keith Thurman wasn't able to use none of them excuses. Keith Thurman said, I needed one more tune-up fight. Oh, no, Keith Thurman, get out the way. You held up the division. This, that, and third. And then look at the reoccurring timeline of things. When AJ and Wilder was cooking, AJ went down. When another black versus black fight was cooking, Jamel and Jared Hurd went down. J-Rock is a cool fighter, but the Jared Hurd was a bigger fight. It would have been building up, and this, that, and the third. Gervonta and Tevin, all of a sudden, Gervonta don't want to fight. It's a reoccurring thing. They don't want black to fight. But I'm telling you, they cashing out Manny Pacquiao. I mean, they cashing out Errol Spence. They cashing him out versus Manny Pacquiao. They cashing him out. Mark my words. They cashing his ass out. And once he lose all his titles, if I'm Terrence Crawford, don't even look my way. You ain't got nothing to say. I wouldn't give him a ham sandwich on the side of the street. I'll piss in the Speedway 32-ounce cup and I'll throw it on his face. Forget all that brother and brother. I wouldn't give him the time of day. Like an ugly girl in high school had to glow up and got booty and titties. I wouldn't pay him no attention. Nope. Go up to 54. And once he lose to Manny Pacquiao, he'll never be the same. In my Drake voice. Never. Spence v. Pacquiao. You talking about like that? Like that, Christopher McFadden? Face scraped up? He could, hey, the truth be told, he couldn't fuck with Pacquiao in Pacquiao heyday in 2009. The best Errol Spence, he just struggled with Sean Porter. Come on, let's keep it real. A healthy Errol Spence will have problems with Manny Pacquiao. He just went life and death with easy belt Sean Porter. And imagine if Pacquiao don't have to take that test. If he struggled with Sean Porter, y'all think he gonna knock out Manny Pacquiao? You think he gonna just run through Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao's still a better fighter than Sean Porter right now. He's still better than Sean Porter. He still hit harder than Sean Porter ever hit right now in his left hand. And y'all think that if everything is like it was for Keith Thurman and Adrian Burton for Manny Pacquiao, y'all think Errol Spence, no counterpunch himself, slow ass, is about to knock out Manny Pacquiao, coming off, flying through a window? He can get the front end beat off of him. He don't get beat, man. That's gonna look like Margachito. He gonna get his face gonna look like Margarito. It's gonna start, his teeth gonna start falling out. They gonna throw in the towel, man. That dude ain't, man, flying through a window like that. Please. At his best, he was gonna have problems with Manny Pacquiao. At his best, he was gonna have problems with Manny Pacquiao. That ain't no easy fight. And this dude is gonna let Manny, if he loses this fight, they're gonna be talking about Manny Pacquiao, the greatest of all time. Be prepared for that. He said, Nate Jones said years ago, Spence parties and drinks too much to beat Crawford, and people call Jones a hater. You a hater if you talk the truth. Don Banks Gamboa showed his x-rays from the doctor on his Achilles, and that got messed up in 2 rounds. And he said he wants to I bet Tank don't ain't no point of rematching that fight, man. Ain't no point of that, but it is what it is. Nate Jones did talk about Spence. Yeah, he talked about it. I mean, it ain't no secret, man. I know people from the amateurs that's talking about that. They go back from the amateurs and say he smoked weed and he was drunk allegedly in the amateurs. He said, what if they both juice to the gills? Well, no, I mean, we see who got the better chemist. Pacquiao know exactly what he's doing. A seasoned cherry picker know exactly when the cherries are good enough to pick and they at their juiciest. You know what I'm saying? And y'all talking about a dude that's supposed to be at least prepping to get back in the gym and cutting weight. Prepping. You know, drinking water and getting back in. Man, well, no, if this was a tune-up, I get it. Watch. Pacquiao gonna knock his teeth out. I'm telling you. Errol Spence gonna be he gonna be on the forgotten fighter list. Somebody gonna do a forgotten fighters. How good was Errol Spence? Watch. They gonna do a video. How good was Errol Spence? They gonna be, how good was Errol? Watch, he gonna be a forgotten fighter, man. He gonna be because these dudes today, they can't take an ass whooping and come back. He gonna get his ass whooped. He gonna go get some Haagen-Dazs. He gonna get a fifth of whatever he drink. E&J, Errol Spence Jr. drank. He gonna down. He gonna drink in his own. So he gonna come back. He gonna be a fucking cruiserweight like Madonna. They gonna be on Love and Box. He gonna be on Boxing Wives or some shit. Him and his girl. They gonna be on Boxing Wives. Watch what I tell you. The downfall of Errol Spence. Me gonna let Pacquiao be on the all time. They gonna be talking about Pacquiao #1. He beat her. You guys said Errol Spence was all that. And Love and Hip Hop Dallas did. Errol Spence was all that in a bag of chips. Pacquiao beat him. How you get beat by a 41-year-old Filipino? Watch what I tell you, man. Pacquiao about to level up. But you never know. Maybe he's sleeping. Maybe Errol sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Maybe be competitive, but if he was healthy, it's still a tough fight. It's still a tough fight, but yeah, I'm talking about Pacquiao. I'm gonna tell y'all about Pacquiao, man. Real quick. That girl, Cecilia Brockis is Norwegian and Colombian. Yeah, she mixed all right. She mixed. She mixed. She mixed. Said heard Pacquiao has been in contact with Al because he wants Spence next. Heard he wants Floyd to fight him and feels feel that with 3 belts, Floyd won't say no. So Manny Pacquiao is fighting Errol Spence to get the Floyd Mayweather fight. So Pacquiao feels if he got 3 belts, Floyd can come back and get 3 belts, and basically when that happened, it's over with. If them 3 they fight, them 3 belts become vacant, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, all them better move on. Because them young guns coming. Them young bulls coming. So it's a lot riding on if Errol and Manny fight. And they talked about it on Inside PBC. It's a lot riding on that fight. It's a lot riding on that fight. People just think because Keith Thurman took that punishment that Manny Pacquiao was dishing out, that Errol gonna take that punishment. People say, well, Errol got an iron jaw. Who the fuck has he fought? That's hitting like Pacquiao. Now, had he fought Keith Thurman, I'd be like, okay. And he ended up getting by Keith Thurman and showed a granite jaw. I'm like, all right, his jaw ain't proven. People say, oh, Crawford is shaky in the jaw. Well, Errol Spence ain't showed me nothing. He got touched on by Kell Brook, and Peterson really ain't no puncher. You know, he was scared to get hit by Mikey. I don't care what none of you said. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter ain't no big puncher. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't fought no big puncher neither. And you hear them talk about Manny Pacquiao left hand. You hear Gervonta talk about it. You hear Floyd talking about he got some thump in that left hand. Like I said before, he get hit by Pacquiao like Keith Thurman did. We gonna see what type of man he is. Porter can't crack an egg. Get the hell up out of here. If Porter can punch, Porter probably be undefeated. Porter can't crack an egg. He said Spence not losing to him. If he come in 50%, that man too. What are you talking about? What did he just say, bro? Don't delete that comment. Let me read this comment again. He said Spence not losing to Pacquiao is what he referring to. If he come in 50%, that means too Keith Thurman would have killed him. Keith Thurman, old Keith Thurman would have killed him. Probably so, but old Keith Thurman didn't keep his ass in shape. But 50%, that man too old. He just showed you what he did to Keith Thurman. That's a 41-year-old man. You told me, all right, I'll put it to you this way. MDA 0214. Put it to you this way. Name me a better fighter Errol Spence than fought than Manny Pacquiao. At this point. Name me a better fighter Errol Spence than fought than Manny Pacquiao. Name me a better fighter than Errol Spence than fought than Manny Pacquiao. I'm not talking about Terrence Crawford. Name me a fighter that Errol Spence then fought that's better than Manny Pacquiao. Do 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 do. Sir said. He said what happened when Keith Thurman. That wasn't the question, but he said what happened when Keith Thurman was applying pressure. He was getting his ass whooped too. Then is Errol Spence gonna take that punishment that Keith Thurman took? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Is he gonna take that punishment? Coming off a car accident, his face gonna fall apart if he ain't ready. If he smashed Pacquiao, man, I'm riding with Errol Spence fandom wise to beat Manny Pacquiao. I don't like Manny Pacquiao. I'm not pulling for no Manny Pacquiao. I'm pulling for the brother man. But I'm saying, you coming back prematurely. Why is Pacquiao taking the fight? He ain't hurting Spence. You don't know what he gonna hurt him with. He hurt Floyd Mayweather on the jaw. Am I lying? Did Manny Pacquiao not hurt Floyd Mayweather? Did Manny Pacquiao not hurt Floyd Mayweather? He's an opportunist. Exactly. Oh, it's not official yet. Why is Manny Pacquiao fighting? Errol Spence never had that crisis. Pacquiao ain't looking at fight Errol Spence. He be fighting Mikey Garcia, Amir Khan, Danny Garcia. So ask yourself. Ask yourself. Why is he taking that fight right now? Errol Spence just struggled healthy with Sean Porter. Why did he struggle with a healthy Sean Porter? Why was he scared to get hit by Mikey? If he ain't supposed to respect Mikey, he supposed to walk Mikey Garcia down and knock him out in like 4 or 5 rounds. Go look at Gervonta Tank Davis. This is before the accident. Go look at what Gervonta Tank Davis said about Errol Spence and Pacquiao. Go pull that up on Sway Universe. What he said about that fight. He didn't want to give him. He was gonna pick Pacquiao. He was gonna pick. Talking about easy. Wasn't Sean Porter supposed to be easy? What happened? Don't block these comments. What happened? Wasn't Sean Porter supposed to be easy? Wasn't Sean Porter supposed to be easy? He arguably lost that fight. And we all agree, man, Pacquiao better fighter than Sean Porter. The version that showed up versus Keith Thurman, maybe when he show up, he get old versus Errol Spence overnight. So if Sean Porter was an easy fight, what is Manny Pacquiao? If Sean Porter was the easy, Pacquiao's a better fighter. If Sean Porter is the easy fight, what is Manny Pacquiao then? He ain't beat the fuck out no Sean. He arguably lost that fight. Only reason he won that fight on my card is because he got the knockdown. That's it. He ain't beat no shit out of Sean Porter. Get the fuck up out of here. That nigga almost lost that fight. Without that knockdown, to be real, he'd have lost that fight. That was a 3-point swing. What happened? Why didn't he stop Sean? Remember, Sean, if Errol Spence the greatest welterweight, and I'm going to debunk all this, right? If Errol Spence the best welterweight right now, right? If he the absolute greatest welterweight right now this era, why did he struggle with a guy that your Dennis Ugas arguably beat? Answer me that question. Why did he struggle with a guy that your Dennis Ugas arguably beating Sean Porter? He supposed to be by far better than Bud, by far better than Pacquiao, by far better than Keith. He went life and death with Sean Porter. Think about that for a minute. He went life and death with him. If Sean Porter could punch, Sean Porter probably be undefeated right now. Style make fight. Style make fight. Sean Porter don't have no style. Sean Porter just coming to rough you up. Sean Porter was faster. Sean Porter was quicker than him. Sean Porter don't even get no leverage on his shots. Manny Pacquiao is fast. He got more thump, and he healthy. That's the big emphasis. Even if they was both healthy, I would favor Errol Spence 60-40, but I wouldn't be confident enough to put money on there. Sean was different. Sean was no different in that fight. That's the same Sean Porter that show up every time. Errol Spence just couldn't handle the style. He couldn't handle the fight. But you told me he was going to win. Y'all said he was going to knock Sean Porter out. He was supposed to knock, I don't care what he said. He was supposed to knock Mikey Garcia. He was in there giving Mikey Garcia a Swedish massage. Why didn't he dominate a lightweight? The best welterweight in the world supposed to dominate that man. That wasn't no Roberto Duran in there moving up. That wasn't no Shane Mosley moving up the welterweight. Rocky Martinez dropped Mikey Garcia. Or Orlando Salido made him go to the ref and stop the fight because his nose was broke. To get it to sit, he didn't want to continue. So a dude that got a little sugar in his a little quit in his tank, a guy that was put on the ground at 130 pounds versus Rocky Martinez, Errol Spence. I mean, you telling me he the best welterweight in the world? Like, it's not even close. And as soon as he step up in opposition, he's struggling like a kid trying to swim when he don't know how to swim. He ain't shit. I'm telling y'all this. He ain't shit. I'm telling y'all that. He ain't shit. I say it again. He ain't shit but hype. He a motherfucking junior middleweight that's fighting that welterweight, that's bullying welterweights around, but he's still struggling with him. He's still struggling with him. If he's so good, you don't move down the weight to prove that you good or you the best. Usually, you dominate the weight class you're supposed to be at. 54, 60. That's how you impress me. But you moving down in weight and you struggling with the welterweights. In lightweight, you running from lightweights. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You're supposed to be dominated. You struggling with, you running from a lightweight to Terrence Crawford. You went the distance with a dude that turned pro at featherweight. Didn't even hurt him to me. He ain't do the stanky leg. He ain't do the chicken talk. He ain't do the chicken walk. He ain't do the funky chicken. Sean Porter. Went life and death with Sean Porter. Come on, man. Come on. This dude out here masquerading at a weight class. He ain't even dominating it the way he posed to. He ain't even dominating it the way he posed to. And you talking about he about to go out here and smoke Manny Pacquiao. He couldn't even smoke Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia's face was healed in a day. His face was quicker than it took them to build Noah's Ark. Come on, man. Come on, man. You think a drunk about to walk in there and beat Terrence Crawford? You out your mind. Only one close fight. Nigga, that's this only fight he got on his resume that matter. He ain't beat nobody. People want to look at his resume from a different angle as to how he ain't fought nobody. Sean Porter was a nobody before he fought him. He ain't fought nobody. Big ass super middleweight, junior middleweight. He ain't fought nobody. And the one guy he can fight to get all the respect in the world, a little lightweight, he don't want to fight him. Come on, man. He ain't even supposed to be at this division, bruh. I'm telling you, if he was a 54-pounder, he'd be Erickson Lubin right now. He might have been knocked out multiple times. Come on, man. Big ass coming down to welterweight. And still ain't killing shit. Still ain't knocking everybody out. Oh, he's Errol Spence is so fast. He's slow. Basic. Can't counterpunch. Can't box on his toes. Running from lightweights the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? This nigga out here made us pay $80 to watch him ballroom dance with Mikey Garcia. Stay in the morning, baby. Rock me, girl. Like I wanna rock you. I wanna rock you. Nigga out here ball dancing, man. I changed for you. Do. And Keisha Cole, niggas in here ballrooming, dude. Niggas in Texas doing electric slide and shit. I don't cry no more, no more. I don't cry no more. The nigga out here doing electric slide, making niggas pay $80 to watch him ballet dance and tiptoe and dance and dip. Come on, man, niggas a sucker. Kill a man down, man, please, that man didn't go down. They got the audacity to talk about Keith Thurman and then turn it to Keith Thurman in a second. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Keith won't want to fight me. Then he running from Terrence Crawford. Come on, man. Tell me, keep it real. McGill said these 47-pounders ain't ish. Money May, Prime Manny, Where last left. This dude started talking about Keith Thurman, then became Keith Thurman. This dude started talking about Keith Thurman and became Keith Thurman. Daddy said, I had one Keith Thurman. Now you got Keith Thurman the third. Come on, man. Keith Thurman Jr. Keith Thurman Jr. Come on, man. You got Keith Thurman Jr. This dude went out, crashed the car like Keith. Keith crashed his car for real. This dude, man, this nigga came back premature like Keith to fight Pacquiao. Watch what I tell you. Come on, man. Nigga running from the illest nigga from Nebraska, man. He worse than Keith Thurman. I don't got to fight Errol Spence. You know, my belly ain't full no more. But I got room. I got room for Errol Spence. And I was going to fight Errol Spence. But it got to be a get back here. Same thing with Errol Spence. Man down. What about Terrence Crawford? Who? Wrong side of the street. Mikey Garcia? Man down. He wasn't saying that side of the street shit with Kell Brook, was he? He wasn't saying that about Kell Brook. They wasn't on the same side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Man down. What about Canelo? Oh, I fight Canelo. They wasn't on the same street, but he wanted to go cross over to fight Canelo. I ain't fighting on nothing but ESPN. I ain't fighting but nothing on top. I'm not fighting on nothing but Showtime, PBC, and Fox. Canelo. Oh man, I go over to Jerusalem and fight Canelo. I go to Jerusalem and fight Canelo. Brookwood, Eddie Hearn, what you talking about? That wasn't no PBC. They wasn't on the same side of the street. If they was on the same side of the street, you had AJ and Wilder. What you talking about? Remember all them? I ain't going to the zone. I ain't going. Well, keep that same energy for Jamal. Keep that same energy for Errol. All right? Keep that same energy. Don't call out Canelo. Don't call out Golovkin. Because remember, Errol Spence called out Golovkin too. Don't call you. You stay on PBC side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn worse. I don't get it. All of them bad. Look how Al Haymon treat his Negro fighters. Look at Gary Russell. Wouldn't be surprised if Al voted for Trump. How much I want to bet? Come on. Fuck up out of here. Didn't you say Earl wasn't coming back this year? Well, shit. If he come back, he come back. When I see him come back, I see him come back. When he come back, he come back. If he do, he do. It don't make me no difference, dude. It makes me know if he come back there and he fight one time this year, good for him. No, Gary fight the 8th, I think, of February. Spence will beat your favorite fighter. He can't fuck with my favorite fighter. Never could, never would. My favorite welterweight, he can never could, never would. He can never mess with Sugar Ray Robinson. He couldn't mess with Sugar Ray Leonard. He couldn't mess with Tommy Hearns. He couldn't mess with none of my favorite welterweights. No, he don't even deserve to be in the same sentence as them. He couldn't fuck with Rayfredo Benitez. He couldn't beat Roberto Duran. He couldn't beat the Prime Cotto. He couldn't beat the Shane Mosey there. He wouldn't beat the Trent. He probably wouldn't beat Oscar. He wouldn't even beat Oscar. And I ain't talking about the awards. Can't beat Oscar. Fuck up out of here. Talking about my favorite one. Man, he couldn't survive. Henry Armstrong, he couldn't survive. He couldn't survive in that. He couldn't survive in those eras. None of them. Motherfucker be like Al Haymon, brother Bobby Haymon, and Floyd Mayweather said he'll be a stepping stone. He couldn't beat Pernell neither. Even Pernell at welterweight. Shit, man, Buddy McGregor might give him that work while we playing. He might not be Buddy. John David Jackson at 54. Shit, he ain't even the illest nigga from Dallas. Terry Norris been to fire that robotic dude up. Errol Spence ain't nothing but a black European. He ain't nothing but a black Eastern European. He ain't nothing but a black Golovkin. Ain't shit special about him. He just a 54-pounder. He just a monster fighting at the mini star court. You know, he like if you push Shaquille O'Neal in middle school. why you hire Mario? Miguel ain't did nothing, man. I don't even know who Pound for Pound Sports is. He about to get up out of here. You tripping. I don't even know who you is, bro. Yeah, I don't even know who you is, dog. You getting blocked. Block Miguel, man. You out your mind. Yeah, Joe Walcott. Yeah. Yeah, but let's talk about Vernon Forrest. For sure. If Katsuzu left middleweight, he beat him up too. I said this many, many times before. I ain't no number 2 in my pound for pound. I said this many times before. Maybe he is. I don't know. But I said this many times before. These pound for pound fighters ain't shit compared to the ones back in the day. This pound for pound list is light. So 2 on this pound for pound list 20 years ago is like 55 on that pound for pound list. But yeah, Conor McGregor called out Floyd this week. I'm in on this. He called out Floyd, said he want the Floyd rematch, and I figured that's what's gonna happen next. Floyd and Conor McGregor too. I know they was trying to target Khabib. Floyd and Dana White is supposed to be forming this partnership, and Dana White said in boxing scene like 2 weeks ago that the partnership really don't work without Floyd fighting. So gear up for Floyd and Conor McGregor too. I've been saying this. I told y'all about Qdoba, who just beat Luis Collazo, and Sergey Lipias possibly fighting for the intern IBF belt, because if Errol Spence didn't return in time, that they would fight for the intern belt. So I told y'all about that. So at the end of the day, they're gonna try to make money off of that. I think that's why Floyd carried Conor McGregor in the first fight, so they can build up a rematch. So they're gonna do their probably little press tour this time and do they race baiting and see how many people they can pay. But don't forget that fight didn't sell out the first time because they priced the tickets too high. So I think if they price them a little bit better, I know Floyd actually wants to fight at the Death Star. That's the new Las Vegas stadium that's going to be played in there by the Raiders. And I think Floyd going to try to christenate that and bless that stadium in, either with a Manny Pacquiao fight or a Khabib fight. But I don't think Khabib sell really well for him like McGregor or Manny Pacquiao. So like I said before, Pacquiao is asking Al for the Errol Spence fight, thinking that the 3 belts will lure Floyd into fighting him. Floyd promised a Manny Pacquiao fight when he told him to come to PBC. So I've been hearing that it's still going to happen. I'm hearing that the PBC executives is really pushing for that fight, and that can help take them to a different financial level in that situation. So with Conor McGregor and Floyd, I don't have no interest in it, but if I ain't doing shit that night, I'll check it out and stream it. But yeah, Floyd probably gonna come back twice this year. I don't know if he's gonna fight on the Mexican dates. I don't think Canelo would be in his way because as long as Canelo locked down Vegas, then that would be in his way. But the zone don't have no jurisdiction on cable pay-per-view, so I'm not sure when Floyd gonna do these fight dates. I heard that he wanted to knock Canelo off them dates, but I'm not sure. But him and McGregor, I mean, I guess that's what McGregor want. But once again, McGregor got to beat Cowboy Cerrone this weekend, and I wonder if Cowboy Cerrone win, will he fight? Will he fight Floyd? So that's what you kind of got to ask yourself, man. So at the end of the day, like I said before, Pacquiao said that told Al that he want the Errol Spence fight next, thinking that those 2 additional belts, making 3, will give him the Floyd Mayweather fight. Mayweather actually wants to bless the the Vegas football stadium where the Raiders gonna play at. That looks sweet as hell. So don't be surprised, man. If some of this stuff happened, I told y'all this shit when Keith Thurman lost to Manny Pacquiao that Floyd was gonna fight him, but nobody actually wanted to believe me. So it is what it is. Canelo's supposed to fight on Cinco de Mayo, Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I already know about that. Shout out to Darnell. Yeah, I know about that. But that now, like I said before, if Floyd don't fight in Vegas, which that's not gonna happen, he ain't got to worry about the zone. The zone don't have no jurisdictions on network TV. Canelo, okay, ESPN be. What matters if ESPN be shitting on Bud? You know what I'm saying? What does it matter? PBC shit on Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? They ain't promoting the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight the way they supposed to neither. So people be telling me like PBC does this great promotion. They don't. Announcing the fight with 4, 5, 6 weeks out. They ain't no great promotion. You know what I'm saying? They be killing me with that shit. Fox is doing a great promotion. Don't forget that Fox is doing great promotion. But with 5 or 6 weeks out, man, PBC fighters don't even know who they fighting. But yeah, ask some questions. I'm gonna end on this. All right, I'm gonna talk about this. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Errol Spence don't mean shit to Fox. Tell you that right now. Al Heyman don't give Fox don't give a fuck about them. If they did, the Pacquiao fight would be announced right now. You know what I'm saying? And they have ample enough time to promote the fight. Period. If they cared about Errol Spence, D. Jones, Manny Pacquiao would have already been forced to fight Errol Spence. Not coming off a car accident, but y'all don't look at it that way. But yeah, ask a few questions. I'm about to watch the national championship. But I answered a few questions. But other than that, man, we talk about Fred Hawthorne, Barbershop Conversation. He had an interview with Deontay Wilder was sent to me that, was told to me that he said that he had Wilder still beefing with Andre Ward. If you still support him, man, and you call yourself black, he's an imposter, bro. Fred is an Oreo, all right? Black on the outside and white on the inside. Fred is a person that's sat here to tear up the black community, just like the rest of the local dummy boxing community. Fred was a Republican. Fred got Republican money. Fred is an upper echelon Negro, okay, that's keeping beef going between two black men. Andre Ward, he said a comment. We all got out of pocket with it. Oh, Wilder don't want to fight again. Yeah, was he wrong for his comment? No, it's his opinion. Is an opinion fact or fiction? No, an opinion is an opinion. And he didn't start this whole him and General Child 78 and Negro started this whole fake black movement. And he's still trying to put Wilder against Deontay Wilder. I know for a fact that interview got sent to Andre Ward. And at some point, don't be surprised if Fred don't come up missing. Don't be surprised if Fred don't come up missing, dude. Because he playing with the wrong people. He going to keep messing with Andre Ward. He keep race baiting. You think Kenny Porter was the least of his troubles. Let it go, man. Why is he still trying to stir up beef between Andre Ward and Deontay Wilder? Seriously. How do you sub to an ignorant dude, a dude that's proven not to be for our culture? He not for black people. And I never claimed to be a black channel. I'm not out here pushing my black agenda on my boxing. I just like boxing. You know what I'm saying? But I support the black fighters that respect the sport. Now, if you any fighter, white, black, Simpson, yellow, green, orange, and you don't respect the sport of boxing, then I'm gonna get on you. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, he don't have none of that same energy towards none of the white fighters. He got more negative energy towards all the black fighters, man. Why is Wilder dealing? Hey, I guess he didn't get the memo. Fred is a cornball. Fred is a dude that got smacked up like a little girl. Fred is a dude is just a cornball, man. He causing more issues. He causing more issues than anything. More issues. More issues. I wouldn't be surprised if he voted for Trump. He causing more issues. Like, let it go, bro. Not Wilder mad at Andre Ward based off a statement. Okay. What about the Clemson got a big pass. Hold on. What about all the what about I forgot what I was about to say. I'm watching this game, but I'm about to get off. I'm about to watch the game, man. Appreciate everybody. Much love, support, man. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. We gone.